forth the leech. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to SDG for some soft plastic builds today. I am super psyched because I've got some molds to show you, one of which I've had for a while, one of which just arrived in the mail today. I've got myself Epic Bait Molds 3.25 Ned Leech. Beautiful, comes out nice every time. And man, let me just tell you, the bait fishes. Gwen and I went out, put on a Ned rig just like it's designed, tossed it down by some docks, pulled out a near 5-pounder. It flat out catches them, and I'm psyched to show you guys what it looks like today. The other one that I got, this is the 3.5 inch drop shot leech. They actually make it one more larger. It's a flippin' leech. I think it's over 4 inches, 4.25, something like that. Don't have that one yet, but I am super psyched to shoot both of these on camera and to open up this guy. So let's take a closer look at him. I'm always so impressed with the packaging. I mean, look at that, 3.5 inch drop shot leech, 10 cavity, of course, got to get the 10 cavity, right? Super good packaging. They're starting to etch the name of the bait in their molds. I think that's new. They didn't used to do that. At least it's not on my Drax. I have a Drax as well. So here we go. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be so sweet. So this one is different. I've owned a drop shot bait that's similar to like the Strike King Dream Shot. And what that would be, if you're not familiar with it, it's got a rounded top, kind of tapers down to a thin spot, then a bulbous tail. But a rounded spot, a rounded top rather, and a flat bottom. I've owned the AI Flatworm, which is same idea, just with a flat bottom that's wider. This, if you look at the pictures online, it doesn't really do it justice, okay? I actually reached out to Jason via Instagram and said, what's the actual shape of this bait? And he actually took a video for me of the bait moving it around in his hands. So kudos to Jason, it definitely sold me on it. It's like that, right? It's curved on the top, it's curved on the bottom as well, no flat bottom, and the edges come to a sharp point. It's just like a leech, guys. I think it's gonna be a sweet drop shot bait because it's similar to, but it's very different than a lot of the other profiles that are out there. We're gonna shoot them both on the channel here today. In the drop shot leech, we're gonna do what I think is probably quintessential smallmouth clear water killer. We're going to do nothing but blue highlight and holographic silver flake. And then for the Ned Leech, I actually have a new color. I have yet to try it. It is Lurecraft's motor oil. So I know I've seen motor oil before. Word on the street though, doing a little research on that, that's a different kind of motor oil. When I think of the traditional motor oil, it's actually a change color. Once you put it in the water, it kind of changes color. It's pretty cool. Very light color, kind of a greenish, amber, brown, kind of swirly thing. I'm hearing that this isn't that at all. This is much more of a dark green. Some guys like it, some guys, when they were looking for the other motor oil and they thought that this was it, they're kind of disappointed. So we're gonna try it though. I've got some 0.4, some medium-sized red flake I thought would look good. Of course, a little bit of black, I think, for texture. And then we'll see. We may add just a touch of 15 green. I also heard that if you don't really like the color all that much, you can cut it with some fluorescent chartreuse. Let's say we warm up the Plastisol, and then let's make this Ned Leech first, and then we'll end the video by shooting the new drop shot leech. All right, the plastic is up to temp. First step here is our Lurecraft motor oil. So we're gonna start small. I kind of want it translucent, so I'm gonna only go 10 drops on this. The nice thing about this fluorescent chartreuse, if we do end up adding it, It's fluorescent chartreuse, which means it's not going to be very opaque, right? It takes a lot to get an opaque bait out of that. So we can add it without really saturating the color too bad. 10 drops, Lurecraft motor oil. Let's see what she looks like. So I got to get a bit of a green hue to it for sure. Let's go ahead and add our flake, because sometimes the flake will change the nature of the color, right? So we'll start as I throw things around. Okay, as I was saying, let's start with some medium-sized black flake. This is an eighth of a teaspoon. Start small. We can always add more if we want to. I can see us maybe pulling out the brown pigment to kind of get what we're after. But red now. So this is red 40, so this would be medium-sized red as well. 1/8. There you go. Definitely greener than I anticipated. Due to the nature of the green, I don't think we want to add more green, so I'm going to skip that. I do think we need something else in here though. Let's go 5 more drops and see what that gives us. Yeah, I have to admit, it doesn't really ring of the motor oil in my mind, right? What I'm used to thinking of, which everybody has said, but still I somehow thought it was going to be different than this. I pulled out the brown. I feel like it needs brown. And we're going to go with, this is MF brown, so it's, you know, not super thick. Let's go with like 3 drops just to see what happens. Okay, all right. I do like that shade difference. See that? I can see some of that brown coming through. The cup's setting up on me a bit too. So let me get this thing cleaned off, and then I'm going to put it back in the microwave, get it heated up, and see what the color looks like. A little bit hotter, a little bit or a little bit better mixed. All right, we're back up to temperature. I'm digging the color a little bit more. Still not quite right. So we are going to pull out the old chartreuse. And again, this is a light color, very translucent. So my gut tells me we're probably going to go with 10 drops, but I'm going to start with 5. It ain't there. So go at least another 5 more. We may actually put another 10 more in. It's not bad. I think we should shoot it right there. Sometimes you can't tell until you put it in the mold. Got my 8-ounce into single injector. Check out that handle. Into. Pretty sweet. Definitely saves my left hand when I'm doing those long shoots and this thing gets really hot. Man, oh man, it's awesome. So we will shoot this thing now and see what she looks like. All right, here we go. Won't need anywhere close to a cup, but I do try to shoot this a little slower just to give it time to fill in well without too many dents, if any. Hold pressure. And this one will drink some plastic. So we'll make sure that we top it off. There you go. So I don't know about this color. I mean, I'm looking at it. It looks like, I don't know, kind of a watermelon to me. I'm not picking up on the motor oil aspect, but who knows? I mean, this leech is awesome, so it looked good on a watermelon too. Well, I guess it's time to find out what this looks like. So, let's check it out. All right. Yeah, buddy. So first of all, this mold is freaking awesome. I don't care what color you do it in. I love this mold and it fishes fantastic. Beyond that, let's check out this color. I kind of dig the color, but again, I dig it as a spin-off of watermelon with some red flake and black. It's not bad, not too bad. So, it's a good start. I do have an idea. So it may kill it. It may be awesome. I don't know. But I'm thinking 2 drops of red just to give it that little amber touch. 1, 2. Red's a strong color. So let's see what that does. Ooh. Ooh. Oh man, I hope the camera's picking that up. Definitely a nice little red tint to it now. Just enough. I think the red and the brown mixing well together. Let's shoot this version and compare it to our first. Let's give it a shot. Literally. Fill up the sprue. I tell you, I like color on the outside. You can definitely tell it's got a red tint to it now. Let me top this off. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, you see that? It's got just a little bit of almost a purplish kind of thing going on with that brown and red interacting with one another. I don't know. It's not motor oil like you traditionally know it, but who knows? Maybe it's our own little concoction. All right, let's see if red helped or hurt. Oh yeah, definitely a more pronounced brown. I think that red kind of brought the brown out. Isn't that crazy? You can see the red, amber, purplish almost. I don't know what you'd call this color, but I like it. I think it'll catch fish, that's for sure. Of course, the bait catches fish, but yeah, that looks good. Here's a comparison now. So I got the with red and without red. This is the only thing difference here. This is crazy. The only thing difference here is, what was it, 2 drops or 3? I can't remember. Whatever we did in red. Check this out. Look at the difference. Just a little bit of red makes that much difference. That's crazy. When you pull this one away, see how dark? This really does look nice as a green bait, right? And so same way with these, right? A nice dark spot. It's down into the translucence. So I hope you guys dug the Ned Leech. I love it. Now let's turn our attention to the drop shot leech. All right. I'm so excited. It's like Christmas when a new mold shows up. Plastisol is up to temp. Got my blue highlight. We are going to put, it's 1 cup again, bait plastics 242. I'm going to put 1/8 teaspoon of blue highlight in clear Plastisol. I don't really dig highlight colors oftentimes with other pigments. I find, my experience anyway, and maybe there's a trick to avoid this, I don't know, but it tends to dull the sheen of the bait for some reason. But man, when you add highlight to clear, oh, it's beautiful. All right, now holographic silver. The holographic stuff changes a bunch of different colors. So it's not only silver, it's a silver base, but you get, I'm looking at green and yellow and orange, blue is in there, all kinds of good colors. So I'm only going to go with 1/16 of a teaspoon with this, because especially this holographic stuff, man, oh man, a little bit goes a long, long way. And I'm looking for just a hint, right? Just a little bit of glitter, no pun intended, right? Just a little bit of refraction in an otherwise translucent bait. Yeah, see that? I mean, even with that 1/16 to a cup, it's still, see all those colors? It's still plenty. So let's go ahead and shoot this guy. Won't take anywhere close to 8 ounces. All right, nice and slow, just give it time. And fill it up. Oh yeah. Ugh. This is gonna look good. The suspense is killing me. Let's open this guy. First time ever, we are seeing it together. 2.5 inch drop shot leech. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. This bait is going to catch them. All right, so this is what I was talking about. Check this side out, this profile. See how it's curved on both sides, and then it comes to this sharp edge, right? Again, it's just like a leech, right? Sharp edges, curved on both sides. Yeah, there it is. And of course it tapers down, and then it bulbouses back out. Same shape on the tail. Just like that. This is awesome. Goodness gracious, I can't wait to shoot this in all of my favorite drop shot colors. I got big plans for it for STG. It'll be on the website soon. As a matter of fact, if you like what you see here on these Ned leeches and on these guys right here, these actual ones, these will be up on the site. Look for the YouTube build section and you can find them there. If you're the first one there to snag them, you can grab them. The very ones we made today. So I'll probably shoot another one, another 10 of these. So there'll be 20 of these, this color, and then 10 of the other 2 colors that we already saw in the Ned leech. So what's left except for some close-up shots, and we gotta take this stuff over to the test tank. So let's do that. Well guys, what did you think? Huh? Do they not look awesome? I mean, give me a break. That little Ned leech on the bottom. And you know, I gotta say, both colors kind of growing on me. I mean, yeah, not the traditional motor oil that we all probably know and love, but I think they both turned out pretty nice. And crazy how just a little bit of red completely changes the color of the bait. So very cool on the Neds, and that drop shot leech, man, I mean, I just shot it today. I can't wait to fish that thing. Can't wait to explore all the different colors, laminates, different stuff that I can do with that mold, and super excited to add it to the STG lineup for the business as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more videos just like it, click right here. If you're curious why I call the channel STG, click on this video right here. Otherwise, until the next time, I'll see you guys at the Vise.